Remake just to show us how to do it. Thank you so much for coming back and checking in on me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
When we first talked about this, I felt that it was almost impossible to not buy anything new. Even for I was like, okay, maybe 60 days, well, that's even too much.
Yeah.
But here I am, a month and a half later, and it's a lot easier than I thought.
No, it literally rewires your brain, and it's such an important time to really rethink your relationship with clothes and really embrace creativity. So it's a very common experience, and I'm glad you're a month and a half in and able to see you prolonging this as well.
Now the hard part is obviously it feels like we're still in winter right now, but as things get a bit warmer, people are going on trips, all of a sudden they feel the need to buy so many new things for a vacation. And this is where I would probably get caught up a lot every single year. It's never fails. Now, I'm looking at it differently. How can I get new things that are secondhand or fix something that I already have? What do you find with people the best way to kind of combat that feeling of I need something new for vacation?
I think that's where Remake's community is really special and what makes us unique, because we unite change makers from all around the globe. So we have thousands of people that are also going through the No New Clothes Challenge or going through something similar. So it's really nice to rely on one another and say, hey, I'm going to Italy. Do you have a vintage shop recommendation? Or here's this dress, I don't love it. What's a new way to rework it? And you have thousands of people who have different expertise who can lend that expertise. So it's really nice to connect.
I think the biggest challenge of reworking items or getting them taken in or fixed is the price, what it costs. I'll go to Goodwill, find something for $7, and then to have them take it in, $40.
It's crazy,
And it's so you have actually now pushed me to go take a sewing class so that I can now alter my clothes on my own.
Yeah, and New York and Remake in general has a lot of opportunities to learn mending, learn how to do your own alterations. One of our Remake ambassadors just hosted a mending workshop earlier this week that I attended, and I learned a new skill. So when you really lean into that creativity and that skill building, there's a big community there that's ready to welcome you into it.
Just for maybe our viewers who never saw the first segment that you were on, you threw out some stats in there that were just shocking about what this industry does to our planet. Can you go over some of those again?
Yeah, so we are producing 100 billion garments a year for a planet that does not have that many people. So it is one of the most devastating industries in terms of greenhouse gas emissions. And a lot of the new materials that we're seeing are polyester, which is plastic that's getting into our water. So really at every step of the supply chain, we're seeing harm to the earth. And it's Earth Month. It's a great time to really reconsider your relationship to the fashion industry and your impact on the earth.
So last minute tips for people that are, hopefully we're seeing spring on the other side of this in a couple of weeks in terms of maybe not needing to buy something new, maybe some last tips, advice.
Yeah, I love doing a little closet check. So really seeing what you turn to often, what you don't, and if there's something that you don't turn to often, how can you rework it? How can you restyle it? How can you maybe mend it or upcycle it in a way that makes you really re-love it and see it in a new light?
Such good advice there. Sammy, where can people find you and find out more about what Remake is doing?
Yeah, you can find Remake at Remake Our World on Instagram and at remake.world online, and then my personal Instagram for it is at secondhand.sammy.
Love that. Secondhand, the way to go. Sammy, thanks so much for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we still got more of the news straight ahead. Stay with us.